Hey, what's going on there, guys? It's English P3D back here with another prepared video. Today we're finally back after my hiatus, which took around a week and a half. Yeah, so there were no videos during that period of time, as I had a lot of work and a lot of IRL stuff that I had to do. But yep, so finally back in the sim. I haven't touched my sim in a long time, so if there are any mistakes, any problems, yeah, hopefully you guys can feedback down in the comment section below. And today we are flying from Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea to Brisbane, down in Australia, or in Down Under, and we're flying the Virgin Australia A320. Which arrived not too long ago, I believe, and someone painted this livery, so I decided to fly this instead of the 737, because we have already flown it in the previous video. So yeah, cruising flight level is going to be 350, and we have a flight time of around 30 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, let's get set up and enter the cockpit. So external power to on, batteries to on, align the ADRSs, and I will need to put the aircraft on project flight as well. Just take a screenshot of the aircraft. Okay, that's added. Paste the route, and let me do that before I go back into the cockpit. Anyway, we can't do much stuff until the RS aligns. We request for boarding as well. Parking brake is set. Fortunately, the jetways doesn't work here, so yeah. Okay. We will set the QNH to 1011, which is done. Flight level, we'll put that to 350, and then we will push that to the left. Then we'll turn on the FMCs and the right side as well, and we will go ahead and turn on the nav and logo lights and seatbelt signs. I think everything else is good. What we need to do here is to set the payload. So today we have a fuel payload, zero fuel weight of 60.3. And fuel wise, we are taking 9.4 tons of fuel. That's done. So you can go back to check connect the ground AC, then payload. Is the doors not going to open itself? Okay, it is. And we need to check the trim after this. So go to the init page, We'll put in our current code, which is AYPY to YBBN. Insert that. Flight number today is VOZ38. Cost index of 20, flight level 350. Block of 9.4. Go back to flight plan. Departure is via runway 14 left, and there is no SID, so it's a direct. So we'll clear this discontinuity and the other one as well. Check if it matches the flight plan, which I believe it does. So that's all Gucci. Transition altitude is 20,000 feet. Okay, so we need to go ahead and check what do we put in for the trim. And I need to find that. Check this to VOR and airport. Not sure where I can actually find that. I remember I used to have the app on my desktop, but now it's gone. There we go, I have it right here. So center of gravity is 30.1, and then it's 0.3 down. So flaps 2/0.3 down. And the flex today is going to be 55. And then we'll just put in the V speeds, which is correct. So you can return to data, flight plan, sorry, or progress page. And the RS is aligned, which is good. So you can request for pushback, APU to start, fuel pumps to on, pushback tail to the left, I believe. Yup. And left front door is closing.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
I'll check why the doors isn't closing. Okay, that's done. And we forgot to remove the ground power. External controls, we can disconnect ground chocks, disconnect the ground AC, and APU bleed to on. APU is available, you can disconnect the GPU.
Locking gear.
So we're ready for pushback. Wait for him to say the all clear. We release parking brakes and we will turn on the T-cars to TA.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Turn on the clock. Turn on the beacon light. And I believe that's all good. Predictive wind shear to auto system for the weather radar can go on now. Ignition to start. Wait for the PSI to rise. It's now green. Engine number 2 can go on. Engine 2 is running and available. Engine 1 can turn on.
Step parking brakes. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
And then one very cool features that you can see this, the APU
Left is clear.
and the exhaust, the air coming out. Right, both engines have started and are available. Engine mode to normal. Flap set to 1. And we'll do a flight control check. So we'll click this flight control and we'll go full right, neutral, full left, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, auto brake to max, parking brakes released, taxi lights can go on now. APU bleed can come off and APU can come off as well. And we will turn on the tiller. Options. Okay. It's new aircraft, so the settings may be a bit different. And we need to remember to set the trim, so it's 0.3 down. That's a bit too far. There we go. Power, I don't know why it isn't kicking in. Yeah, this aircraft is pretty stupid. Anyway, this should be 1-4 left. Yeah, I'm just trying to steer the aircraft. For some reason it went to max power. Spoilers to arm, takeoff test config. Normal. And we can turn on the landing light soon. I think this is the problem without rudder pedals, is that you can't really control how much you turn in this aircraft. Landing lights on, takeoff for the nose lights, strobes to on, runway turn off lights, and wing lights can come on. And we can enter the runway. Line up. Right, we can turn off the pedal disc. And we will look to our right when we set the power. And flex SRS runway. Should probably focus on the runway. 100 knots is checked. Super fast today. And V1 rotate. And positive climb. Get up. Oh my gosh, that pitch is way too high. Follow the flight director. Thrust lever to climb. Gears up, lights off. Thrust levers are so sensitive. Autopilot 1 to on. Super foggy. Flaps 0. And spoilers can go to this. Okay guys, I'll see you all when we are descending into Brisbane. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so right now descending into Brisbane International Airport, and it has been around 2.5 hours, so we're ahead of schedule. Yep, we're approaching our next waypoint, and then after that we'll need to descend down to a lower altitude, getting a bit of FPS drop, probably due to the lighting. And I've programmed in the arrival. We're gonna be using runway 19, and I'm gonna activate the approach phase. The lights are on as well, the landing lights. It's a bit laggy, I'm not sure why. Gonna wait for all these textures to load. It's my FPS now, 12. Haven't got this low in a while. Not sure what happened there. Autopilot 1 back on. And then lower this down to 20 nautical miles. Speed is looking good. Switch this to 2,500 feet, and we will direct to the waypoint over there. Oops. Right. Spoilers to arm. And right, we're gonna do flaps 1. It's probably no effect. You guys can't see the effect of flaps 1. Right, we are at the altitude. That is correct.
2500.
Just checked, auto brake to medium. And I believe we can arm the localizer. Direct to the next waypoint. Well, the lighting has been non-existent. I think the VAS usage is extremely high right now. Right, flaps 2. We will turn on the approach. And prepare for a gear down. Not sure if I'm gonna auto land this. We will see. Because I'm extremely rusty right now. Right, let me check whether any V speeds have been updated. Nothing, so I assume everything is good. We should be capturing the glide slope now. For the localizer and the glide slope, yup. Localizer is captured. Glide slope is going to capture soon. And I assume the runway is straight ahead, which is right over there. And glide slope has been captured. Gear down. Gear is locked. 3 green. Down and lock, sorry. Right. Flaps 3. Flaps 4. Speed down to 145 knots. Landing gear is down and locked. 3 green. Seatbelt signs is on. Spoilers is armed. The flaps full. Landing checklist is complete.
$1,000.
1000 feet is checked. Stable. Autopilot disconnect. My aircraft. Doing okay on the glide, I guess. Approach is nice. I think it's the lighting that's causing all this lag. Gonna go a bit lower, that's too much.
$500.
Check.
$400.
Check.
100 above.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Minimum.
Continue.
100.
Sync rate.
Oh my gosh, I completely missed the touchdown zone.
50. 40. 30.
I'm not sure what I'm doing.
20. Retard. 10. 5.
That's a bounce. Reverses. Maximum reverse. And 70 knots manual braking. Absolutely not sure what I was doing there. Completely missed the threshold. I mean the touchdown zone, and I just floated halfway down the runway. Incompetent skills after what, maybe almost 2 weeks of not flying. Spoilers can come down. Probably take the next exit. Not sure why the tray table was out for landing. Right, flaps 0. We need to brake even more. Flight director and RS to off. Taxi lights. Landing lights can come off. Strobes can go off as well. APU can go to start. Can park at any of the gates here. $77 is taken. Probably take 78. Yep, 78. We need to brake and check gate 78 whether it is available. It is, so we'll take that. And we'll put Virgin Australia. And then we'll taxi in. TCAS can go to standby, where the radar can go off. Hopefully this parking goes well. Right. Follow that marshaller. and that's a bad parking. Parking brake set, and APU bleed to on, door engine shutdown. Clock to stop, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Seatbelt signs to off, and all the lights can go off now. Request for deboarding. Jetways should be able to work here. Oh my gosh, what is that jetway doing? Whoa. I have never seen such a thing before. Anyway guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. I'll bite the fact that I got a -406 FPM landing rate. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. It's English P3D. Peace out.